So, we're talking about Starkey's hut today. Starkey's hut appears in several history books on the Port Sorell area, and it's just always a fleeting reference to Starkey's hut. And it's always intrigued me to know exactly where it was and who it was named after. So I found that John Starkey, who was born around 1802 in possibly at St Anne's Parish, Blackfriars, London, was indicted for stealing from his employer, John Hawkins, the innkeeper of the Glazier's Arms in Water Lane, on the 8th of April 1820. And he was brought up to the Old Bailey and was actually sentenced to death, but was recommended for mercy. Now, he arrived on the Juliana. He was convict number 287, and he arrived on the 28th of December 1820. He was appointed a constable on the 17th of July 1832, but then was dismissed on the 7th of November 1834 for neglect of duty and drunkenness. He was granted his ticket of leave on the 3rd of November 1837, and his conditional pardon was granted on the 24th of May 1841. It's after this period that he has turned up at Port Sorell and was a stockman for William Fields, who had a large cattle holding in the northern part of Van Diemen's Land. His cattle used to roam the wilds of the area. This story goes forward to 1848 when some bushrangers had come to Starkey. I'm not sure whether he knew them or they've just turned up there, but John Riley, Michael Rogers, Peter Reynolds and Patrick Lynch were held up at Starkey's hut, and some constables were sent up from Hobart to find them, and they found them at Starkey's hut late on the night of the 20th of February 1848. And unfortunately, Constable Joseph Howard, approached the door and was fatally shot through the wrist and into his body, and died from his wounds. The convicts, the bushrangers, had escaped from the Fingal probation station and were running amok through the districts. Constable Howard's body was brought back to Hobart on the 1st of March 1848 by Constable Daly, and he was buried at St David's Cemetery on the 4th of March 1848. And his headstone is still there on the walls, just near the criminal courts there, after the cemetery was disbanded, and the remaining headstones were placed on the walls there. As for Starkey, well, he left the colony. I can't find where he went to, but he's just disappeared. So this is the story of John Starkey.